Plaintiff Radina Abbott says the defendant is her sister, and she has a severe drinking problem. Radina claims the defendant also has anger issues, and she was arrested for assaulting her. Radina is suing her sister for rent and property damages. Defendant Wendina Abbott says although she looked up to Radina, she claims Radina is a manipulative bully. Wendina claims after Radina gave her a black eye, she defamed Wendina on social media. So she's countersuing for emotional distress.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
The only reason we're here is because my sister has a bad drinking problem where she blacks out. She don't remember anything. Growing up, it was
How often does that happen, to your knowledge?
probably once a week, maybe.
That's a lie.
Blacks out once a week?
Yes.
That's a lie.
Go ahead.
It was us growing up as kids. We got put in foster care in 2008. They had put us in the same home together, but for her being a troubled teen, they had removed her from the home. 2 years later, they tried again. They put us in the same foster home again. There was an incident where I accidentally stepped on her foot, and we had gotten into a fist fight. They removed her again from the home.
You stepped on your sister's foot.
We was packed in the car, yes.
And you all had a fist fight over that?
Yes.
How did the fight end?
She started chasing me up the street with a knife, Your Honor.
Okay. She was trying to murder you
I know, Your Honor.
for stepping on her feet. They do that in prison.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's only with the guys who are serving life because they can't get no more time. But even if you're short of life, they're not even doing that in prison.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You tell me about your life, ma'am.
I grew up in a bunch of foster homes. Radina was literally the only one I looked up to. That day that she accidentally stepped on my foot did not happen the way she's saying. We were actually in church on an Easter day.
In church at that. On God's resurrection day.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
She did not step on my foot. She put her heel in my leg. And
Accidentally?
yeah. But we went in the house and this other foster kid was running her mouth. And me and her were gonna fight. She stepped into it and me and her started fighting because she tried to stop me from fighting that girl.
All right.
I do not have a drinking problem, Your Honor. I grew up smoking marijuana and only smoking marijuana. Up until recently, I stopped cold turkey and it's been 3 months now because I am on probation. Pretty much growing up with Radina, she's been some of a bully. I'm the baby sister, so you know the influence on everything. So me and Radina did get split up because we did start fighting. What sisters don't fight? She's a very manipulative person. It's her way or it's the highway. If I don't do something that she wants me to do, she threatens to call my probation officer.
That's a lot.
She's done it multiple times.
Never have.
She also, if I didn't do something she wanted to do, like smoke my weed with her, smoke my cigarettes with her, she would actually threaten to call an ex-boyfriend of mine and let him know that I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing, or I'm talking to so-and-so, knowing that this
on
man...
you or just telling you
Your
things
Honor.
that you didn't want people to know.
knowing this man would put his hands on me. And that happened multiple times. There's been multiple times I've been beat up because of her by my ex-boyfriend.
Is that true?
No, Your Honor, that's not true.
All right.
Actually, on an incident in December 9th, 2018, her birthday, we had went out for a celebration. She had got drunk. We had came home to that same ex-boyfriend at the apartment. Well, they got into an altercation. He left. She was trying to follow him.
That's
so
a
I
lie.
got her I tried to get her into the apartment so he didn't hurt her.
That's a lie.
In the midst of getting her into the apartment, she had punched me while I was holding my kid.
That's a lie.
I have a police report.
You see that, please?
I got her
Doyle?
for domestic violence, and the same night she got charged with resisting arrest. It took like 6 officers to carry her down the steps.
That must be some crystal meth. That's the only thing that make you strong and crazy like that.
Listen, Your Honor,
She's grinning. She know I know. Go ahead, and he's grinning too. Yeah, that's the only thing give you superpowers like that. The rest of it, cocaine geek you up, but you don't get stronger. Heroin, you just nod out, so you definitely ain't doing much. All right. What happened with this case? Was she convicted?
I went downtown the following day that she had court, and I told them I would like to drop the charges because she is my little
Right.
sister and it was her birthday.
Normal.
I felt really bad, you know?
This happened when?
December 9th, 2018.
And obviously you all moved in together or you lived together then because you're suing her for unpaid rent and property damage.
I have forgave her for that, Your Honor. She had moved into my two-bedroom
When?
apartment in March of 2019.
What was the agreement?
The agreement was, well, the first month she didn't have a job, so I let her stay. April, her friend Kevin, the witness, had offered to pay the $150 for her rent.
April was only to be $150?
Yes, because
All right.
she was kind of working, babysitting, so he,
So he
offered
to pay
help.
it?
Yes, he did.
Did he?
He promised. No, he did not. So we had agreed after she got a job, it was $250 a month.
Okay.
Mind you, she had two jobs. April 22nd, 2019, I had woke up to her urinating on my floor in my bedroom on my carpet.
Okay. And what
I
happened?
had woke up to it and I had asked her to clean it up. Well, then she had went haywire and said that I was out to get her. I was wanting her in jail. I didn't want to.
Tell the full story.
I am.
No, you're not.
She had said that I was out to get her. I want her in jail and all this. So she had went haywire, right? She was throwing things in my bedroom. My daughter sleep on my bed.
That's
I had pushed her out of my bedroom because I'm feared, like I didn't want my daughter to get hurt. So as me pushing her out of my bedroom, she had fell. I guess she had blacked her eye.
I didn't fall. You're a liar.
I
Fell
had
and blacked her eye.
Yes. She was drunk, Your Honor.
You sound like them women beating men.
No. I didn't.
I have a picture of the black eye, Your
Let's
Honor.
see it, please. And you tell me what happened. You tell me what happened with this fight, and then we'll go back to asking you about the rent.
So pretty much I was sleepwalking. I did urinate on her floor.
Sleepwalking.
Yeah, I was sleeping. I got woke up to her recording me, laughing at me. It was all a joke. And then when she wanted me to clean it up, I said, you know, I'm tired. I'll do it in the morning.
When she was taping you, had you already urinated?
I was urinating on her floor as she was taping me.
Is that true?
Not to
I did not
mention she
tape her,
put it
Your
on
Honor. I
Facebook.
took a picture.
Pardon me?
I had took a picture of
She
her
was recording
urinating
me.
on my floor.
She also posted it on Facebook. I have pictures
is
of
the
that.
post.
Recording?
The pictures, I
This
guess.
is the post I have posted on Facebook
Let's see it.
And it's
And
still
then-
up to this day.
Why you do that?
because she was trying to press charges on me for blacking her eye, Your Honor, from protecting my kid.
That is not true.
I also have pictures of the damages in my house.
That's not true. Your
and
Honor, she came
messages
at me crazy.
From Mr. Green saying
She
that
says she was sleepwalking. What's your observation of
Your
what
Honor, I got
happened?
messages saying she don't even remember that night.
I
So
do
she
remember that
Maybe
night.
she was sleepwalking.
No,
If she doesn't
was
remember
blacked
it.
out. She was pretty drunk, Your Honor. It was like the night of December when she had
That's
hit
a
me with my
lie.
daughter.
But you said you
You're a
have
liar.
messages where she doesn't remember anything.
Right.
So then that means either sleepwalking or blacked out, with both of which you say she does.
Right.
So what happened after that incident? Did she move or what happened?
She had got off my leash, Your Honor. She had
Voluntarily.
wrote my landlord a letter saying she wanted off of my
And
leash.
he allowed her off?
For the safety of my daughter, yes.
Okay, all right. And so what are you suing her for? What months?
For April, it was the 150, and then the year after that for the 250 because she had signed my
For the
lease.
entire year, but you said the landlord let her out.
Right.
It was my choice as well because I
Right.
didn't
So
want
how
her
are you
to
suing her if you let her out?
Because she still owes me for the year. It was the
You
whole
let her
agreement
out of it. The landlord
protect
let
my-
her out and you let her out. That's what you just said.
to protect my kid, yes.
If you let somebody out, they don't owe you anymore.
Okay.
If the landlord says, okay, I'll let you off the lease, ma'am, he's saying, ma'am, you no longer owe me anything. Those 12 months, she no longer owes the landlord because she no longer has a rental agreement with the landlord.
It was a verbal agreement, but I do have messages from him saying he could not pay her rent because she was not living there.
He could not pay on her behalf,
Yes.
obviously?
Because
Yes.
I
Let's
was
see,
not
does
living
that mean, does it say an amount? Because she says it was what? The
There was
agreement?
no agreement, but to help to clean, cook, or whatever. I don't owe her anything.
Ma'am, he tells you he can't pay you because she's not living there. That's exactly what he says.
Right,
he says
that's
he
for
will
the
fix
month of
stuff.
April.
He says he will fix the stuff, but he can't pay the rent unless she lives there.
Sir,
Yeah, stand up.
I
State your
did
name.
agree to help.
State your name.
My name is Kevin Green.
Uh-huh.
I did agree to help fix that door, but she would always want it on her time.
And what do you have regarding the property damages?
I have,
You have an estimate for the
yes,
repair?
from my landlord.
What is it for?
It's for $205 for
fix
the
what?
carpet cleaner, the door, and the light fixture with the labor.
Here's that saying, never mind.
Let's see it, please.
Because
Never
you
mind
told me
what?
to take you to court.
She said, don't worry about paying for it. I'll just put a restraining order and take you to court for it.
You told me to.
Okay, and that's what she did. Your counterclaim for emotional distress. How does she owe you?
Because for one, she posted not only that one thing on Facebook, but she has posted my name on status. Not to mention, here's the post. All these messages of her just constantly harassing me and Kevin about all of that day. It has been nothing but chaos
What did you
since that
say
has
when
happened.
she was harassing you? What did you say? Show me a response that you made.
I don't have a response because I had her blocked, so she had no choice.
How do you know
but
she
to-
was harassing you if she
Because
was
she was
blocked?
going
She
through
repeatedly
Kevin.
texted
Okay,
me.
so show me what she said
And
to
we
Kevin.
were living together.
Show me
Here's-
the communications
harassing.
with Kevin then.
Kevin said, I told you I would fix the door and stuff. Raydina said, nope, I will get a restraining order and my complex will fix it if I reported it to the police. So I will give them her name, show them pictures of the messages and everything that you guys want to play this game. She'll do her 3 months. With me being on probation, that's proof that she threatens to call my PO on me all the time. And then she said, have a great day.
Let me see what she put on the internet. She showed the picture of you urinating.
Your Honor,
on
I
the
got
ground.
a photo of something she posted herself on Facebook.
Let's see that. What is it? Let's see it. Okay, so
That
you
was
already
years ago,
posting.
girl.
It
you
was
already-
2018, the
you
date's
already
on the
were
bottom.
posting.
She lived at her sister's house, her other sister's house. When that
It says the date on the
Yeah,
bottom,
you
Your
already
Honor.
were posting provocative stuff, showing your body, so you were used to that. She didn't do anything extreme. So, ma'am, I'm going to give you 3 months of rent. That's sufficient time for you to have gotten a roommate, even though the landlord let her off. I'll grant you your $750 and property damage $205 for that. So that's $955.08 is your judgment. And your claim is dismissed. Hers is granted.
I don't need it around my daughter. I'm sticking to myself and focusing on my kid.
I don't want nothing to do with her because she's a habitual liar and she needs money, so she'll keep using anybody that she can anyways.